Let's get it.
That's right. That's right. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna start it up. We're gonna forego the musical intro this week.
What?
That's right. We're going because it's serious business. We're talking serious business today. Okay? We're talking Big Dan, the man Snyder.
Big Dan. Big Dan. Big Dan. Big Dan.
Big Dan.
Big Dan.
And his recent article that was exposed this week.
Disclosed.
Exposed. Disclose. Yeah, disclose. Yeah, whatever. Both of those. Yeah. But anyway, these are my boys. Big Al and Tracy are here with me today, and we're going to talk about my man Big Dan.
Big Dan. Big Dan.
So it was said, it was alleged in the article that Dan had been a little tight pocket and lying about how much money he was making from the team. They say he was holding.
Not Big Dan.
Big Dan.
And listen, we like money. And then let's not be cool, because it's probably some other owners doing it out there too. But because Big Dan is in so much trouble with his team, this comes out. You get a lot of investigations, and one of the investigations came forth saying that Big Dan was holding back 40% of his ticket revenue.
20%
was earmarked for other owners. You know, we got the owners that they share the market.
Profit share.
That's right. And they saying now that Big Dan was holding back on his end. Now, for his part in it, he hasn't refuted the allegations. Matter of fact, he said nothing. But I know one thing about billionaires. If they got one, they want two. Just like us. If we got $1,000, we want $2,000. So nobody likes for somebody to pull the wool over their eyes, especially when it comes to their money. Now, they've been protecting this brother for a while now with all the allegations. Because like we said, they probably got something too, and they don't want it. Dan know where the bodies are buried, apparently. He knows. So
he also know all the extra money's at.
What you want to say on in my pocket?
And there's a good place in this world for money. Yes, sir. And I know where it is. It's right here in my pocket. Hey, give me some.
Anyway, so what do y'all think about that, man? Like I say, it's allegations right now. It hasn't been proven, and nobody said anything one way or the other. But you know,
so Deacon, where'd you see this article at? Deacon, where you see this article at?
It was in the Washington Post.
The Washington Post.
The Washington Post.
Who owns the Washington Post?
Jeff Bezos.
Hey,
listen, I'm just saying. Hey, all of it. Sometimes it just falls in line. What would you call it, Al? What do you think?
Well, you know, what I understand is the NFL granted Big Dan a loan to pay off all the other owners, because now he's the principal owner now. He had partners in the previous years. Actually, Big Dan, he had to buy FedEx Fred and all those guys off. FedEx Fred apparently was in dispute with Big Dan because they wanted to sell the team to the young man that owns Amazon and the Washington Post. And Big Dan what? Now, the Washington, you know, and then since then, Big Dan's reputation has really took a steep fall since it was about 2-3 years ago when this situation came about. About Bezos' interests in the Commanders and his partners wanting to sell to the Commanders, and I heard Bezos put a really nice offer to the Commanders for the sale of the team to him. And Big Dan was emotional about it because it's his home team and it's how he, so he wasn't thinking business-wise, and FedEx Fred and them wanted to get recoup on their investment. So the compromise was the NFL was going to loan Big Dan the money to pay off Fred and all the extra partners so he could be principal owners, and they did. So apparently NFL gave Big Dan quite a bit of money for this particular Commander team to be the principal owner. And Big Dan owes them to pay the loan back. Now we're hearing from Washington Post that a little bit of change, a little scraping on top of the, little change scraping was doing.
No paperwork. Just sprinkle some crack on them. Let's get out of here.
On Sundays, instead of giving the whole dollar, Big Dan may have been allegedly, Big Dan may only been given 80% instead of the whole dollar.
My offer is this. Nothing.
So, and who would know that? Who would know that if Big Dan? How did they find out this? Do we think it's a snitch in the house?
No, because the reason why is because there has been absolutely no withholding of ticket revenue at any time by the Commander.
Thank you.
A team spokesman said those revenues are subject to independent audits by multiple parties. Therefore, anyone who has offered testimony suggesting that this team is withholding any revenue has committed perjury.
Perjury
and simple.
They lying on Big Dan. They lying on
Big Dan, huh?
That's right. They lying on. Then they have refuted this apparently just now. And with that being said, now we look at a different little angle as who owns the Washington Post and who's telling stories, trying to get Big Dan out of there. What's that about?
However, the person who wrote that statement also has a new Mercedes, and
as they
but
should.
That's neither here nor there.
As they should.
Hey, listen, let me just say this. Power corrupts absolutely. And that's what NFL owners are. Powerful individuals. And I just want you to hold our statement. Nobody's clean here. It's very similar to what we're starting to find out after the pandemic about, dare I say, both party lines with the government, certain simple things as far as what you would thought would have happened or how people would just be morally convicted to do certain things. We're starting to realize that, hey, those covers are getting pulled back. We're starting to see a lot of things that we don't want to see. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'll say it carefully. It's just another thing, and there has to be a level of damage control. Personally, I thought it was the most hilarious and ludicrous thing that Daniel Snyder paid somebody to do an investigation on himself, and that person didn't take a note to say where things were going moving forward.
It was an oral presentation.
Your middle finger to everything moral high ground as it pertains to, at that time, the Washington football team, and now the Washington Commanders. There was nothing greater than that, fellas. Come on. Now,
go ahead.
Come on, Deacon. I know, we know. Listen.
No.
I don't want you to lose your spot on the links. You know how you get the push in the front and we still got to wait for an invite. I don't want you to not have to go downtown and get the VIP section, a Blackies. I don't want to take that away from you, man. Listen.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Let me do it, because I'm the last on the list when it comes to this invite, okay? It's bad, fellas. I mean, if we're looking at a job, and you also as an individual who wants to be employed, you do a little research on the company. And can you say right now, not you, Deacon, I know you can't, but Big Al, can you say, looking at this organization, knowing what you're knowing, and you were coming in to be a part of it, is this not something that you would have to think about first? With all that's going on, you being a male, number one.
Are you talking about
walking into, huh?
As a player?
No. As a member of the organization, like let's say Big Al's coming in as hopefully PR. Because that Bama's fired.
Get somebody else.
Whoever was the PR person needs to be not only fired, but never work public relations again. That must have been Daniel Snyder's cousin or something, because he's doing a horrible job. Well, she is doing a horrible job. But let's say he's doing that. Would you consider that? Or go down the street to Baltimore or, you know, another Bama organization? I mean, it's just bad, man.
Everybody wants Dan to sell this team. They think that ownership's going to bring in better players for some reason. Let's just assume that, okay? Just follow me for a second. Be prepared. If he sells the team, that this team may move. New ownership owns the rights to wherever the team goes.
And why would they stay here?
And everybody's saying this area is toxic. The football team, blah, 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 blah. Be prepared to have what you want. Get what you want. Sometimes you get what you deserve. And if he sells the team and then this guy comes in, let's say Bezos, let's say he comes in and buys the team. This dude is worldwide. They've been looking for somebody to be in London forever. And he has shipping routes everywhere. And then let's just say not across seas, but in the United States. You know, he has routes that he has trucks running. He has, right now they're building a big old warehouse here, Amazon is, for shipping. It's gonna be a shipping hub. He can move anywhere he wants. Dude got more money than anybody. So just be careful what you wish for when you try to wish for a new owner. I'm just saying.
Nobody care about that, man.
They better be futuristic.
Deacon, hypothetically, that's to say that Big Dan didn't do all of this. He didn't.
Which he didn't.
Right now, it's not. None of this is proven. Even the allegations of him.
No notes.
An organization.
I want to see it written down on paper.
No notes.
There's no notes. There's, right now there's only one book. There's no. They said it was two. One book that was cooked and one book is not. But right now, all we know is only one book. And those books have been audited multiple times by the NFL and outside firms, according to the organization. So right now, there's no proof about all of this. All of this stuff is alleged. Nobody's proving anything about Big Dan. They had now and also Big Dan has stepped back and let his wife be the front person. She's the front person, right? So Big Dan has made some compromises in how he runs his organization, and none of this has been proven. Also, the team is in flux because in, I think, 2027, we're not going to have a stadium. So in 2027, we need a stadium. We had to start building a stadium or improve the stadium that we got and get a new contract on the stadium or move the team. Man, that's a possibility to Richmond or whatever. Fortunately, in this particular area, which is one of the wealthiest areas, top 10 wealth area in the country, I very unlikely see him moving to St. Louis. This is not going to happen.
I'm not talking about Dan. I'm talking about another owner.
I'm even talking about Bezos. Bezos has his headquarters here and one of his major news operations here. So I don't think even Bezos is going to move this particular team.
That's a weak excuse, man. That's weak.
Bezos lives on a yacht.
But Bezos is everywhere.
Hey, look. Listen.
And I'm gonna say right now, Big Dan got more money than you ever think of. So if he was skimming on the top, all the owners are gonna do is say, "Give me my money back."
Tell him to bring me my money.
Yeah. Now there it is. I was just about to say that. That's exactly all they gotta do. Hey, look, that is some backdoor dealing. No, but listen, hey, but hypotheticals. We're talking hypotheticals. Listen, if it's all true, whatever, like that, at the end of the day, we have to come to admit this. Since Daniel Snyder has taken over the team, we have been garbage. Period. Now, it's not that I care less of who owns it, because one billionaire, I don't look at different from another. I'm not, looking at billionaire resumes for anything. I'm just a fan. And I think when it's all said and done, the biggest thing about Daniel Snyder for me, this is just me talking, is that at no matter how high you are, whatever like that, when we talk in sports, it's all about performance. We already criticizing Carson Wentz. We talking about him bad. He hadn't thrown a pass for the Commanders yet. He's under pressure. Ron Rivera's under pressure. Your boy now, the president, with everything going on with there, he's under pressure. Everybody's under pressure, but this guy sitting at the top who hasn't proven anything but just keeps replacing people. I like to see the king get his butt, handed to him every now and then. And if it's especially based on the things that they're saying. They're not talking about, tax evasion, which is natural for rich people. You know what I'm saying? They do, which is a terrible crime, but it's a natural thing. That's what they do. No, we're talking about sexual allegations. We're talking about, hell, there was even talk about racism at one point about 2 years back. We're talking about now, you're skimming off the top, you're cooking books. What else? If you stay great, it, like I said, it don't matter, but it doesn't look like we're going to be doing anything with the Commanders that we didn't do with the Washington football team and or Washington Redskins since Daniel's taken over. So I think that's what the people are, Deacon. It's not that we really care if Daniel Bezos, who else is rich, comes in here. It's just a matter of anything new. We got a new name. Even if they give us a new stadium and we in Virginia, even if they decide to take the Commanders, keep the name and go to, where would they go? South Carolina? Who cares? We're still going to be fans. We're still going to do whatever. I get it. I would too, slightly. But at the end of the day, you know what? So much has changed over the last 3 years. You never thought that was going to change. Look at this back here. I still got this sign up. This is going to be a memory because I'm already getting used to saying Commander. I'm not even messing up. I mean, it's funny how, isn't that crazy? I don't know if it's happening to you, but I was like, Washington Commander. I'm talking to my friends, Washington Commander. I'm like, wow, football team is dead to me already. That's crazy. Yeah. And if that is the case, then unfortunately, traditions that we as older fans used to love and hold true, it's a new day. And I'm not saying just totally give up, and nor am I saying that he's totally guilty, because like I said, it is a little biased for the guy who wants to take over his newspaper report. So they can't throw that out. Let's just hope these rich folk finish with their little fight and figure out what's going to happen so we can start this 22 season.
Daniel Snyder is a billionaire, and he knows how to make money.
All of it.
He may not be a great manager, though. He may not be a great leader.
Horrible at that.
You know what I'm saying? But he knows how to make money, and he has made money off of the Redskins, Commanders, Washington football team over the years. He's made money, obviously.
From me, you, and Deacon.
Yep. And he also has made money for the NFL. So that's why they haven't got rid of him yet. He's done something. You know what I'm saying? So we would like to think with maturity that he become a better leader. You know what I'm saying? That's what we've been hoping and praying. You know what I'm saying? That he become a better manager. It doesn't seem like it. He does seem to keep shenanigans around him. That's what he seems to do. You know what I'm saying? He's had good players here. Clinton Portis was a good player. Now, Clinton Portis partied a little too much with Dan. Chris Cooley was a good player. Chris Cooley made it party a little too much with Dan. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I mean, that's how it is. Deion Sanders was a good player. He made it party too much with Dan. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Smith was a good player.
But he partied with a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Hey, easy on the Deacon. Easy on the Deacon.
So, I'm saying is that Dan kind of manages very casually, and to be a winning organization, he has to tighten up, and to make money, maybe this works, but to be a winning organization, he has to tighten up, and maybe this trials and tribulations, because Dan is a Teflon Don type of person. Maybe this would tighten him up on how he manages his organization. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we can say about it. Hopefully, it works out.
Perhaps, and I mean, as I wrap this up, is Trey fights the dog. Listen, all I'm saying is that, you know, as a football fan, I'm hoping for the best for the whole team, and that goes from management down. You know, the better is up top, the better is down below, and he has tried to get players in here who are superstars. Everybody was saying go hard in free agency. He's done that. It has garnished us nothing. He's gone hard in the first round picks. It's garnished us nothing. We're talking about a guy who's probably never played football. Doesn't know. He was leaning on the old representation with Allen. He was dogging him out. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing his job. He just wanted to be on track. He wasn't doing his job. And it takes him a long time to move off of guys who aren't doing their job properly because he doesn't know football. So all I can say is we're hoping that this guy finally has the right people in management positions where he can sit back and let them run the team to the point where they will help us prosper on the field. And that should be the hope of everybody. Instead of trying to drag somebody down and kick him off the team, make him sell the team, let's hope that he gets his act together. Let's hope that the team gets their act together. And let's hope that we all can feel good about the team, that we have something on the field that is a representation of Washington football sports. You know what I mean? That's all we're saying. But anyway, we're going to get out of here. Hey, listen, I told y'all we wasn't doing the music in the beginning, but damn sure we're going to do that go-go at the end, baby.
That's right.
That's what we do. We put up for our DMV, and we hope everybody is safe. Stay warm. Chill out. Summer's coming. You're going to be able to put your bikinis on in a little bit. Technically, we don't have any female viewers, but you're going to be able to view some bikinis in the So, hey, listen, we're going to get out of here, man. Well, hope y'all got us in trouble.
Hey, man, Dickie, you like Big Dan, ain't you?
Big game. Big game.